10 Advice from Will Smith for young people who want to be rich and successful. Willard Carroll Smith Jr. is an American actor, producer, comedian, rapper, and songwriter. In April 2007, Newsweek called him the most powerful actor in Hollywood. Smith has been nominated for 5 Golden Globe Awards and 2 Academy Awards and has won 4 Grammy Awards. In this video, we are going to be sharing with you 10 of the most inspiring advice from Will Smith, which will be useful for you if you want to be rich and successful in life. Number 4 is very important, so try and watch this video till the end. If you're new here, consider subscribing so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Number 1. The first step is you have to say that you can. As a young adult, I told my brother that I wanted to build my own company. Because we were born by poor parents, he told me that I can't achieve that. That was a decade ago. Today, he's working in the job he hates while I own my company. Most people blame others for their misfortune because they think they are victims, but that's not true. James Allen wrote, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so he becomes." Henry Ford said, "If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." The first step towards success and greatness in life is to say and believe that you can achieve what your heart desires. Until you get to this point, you can get nowhere else. Number 2. If you don't fight for what you want, don't cry for what you lost. After telling my brother that I wanted to become an entrepreneur, I had to spend the following 7 years and 7 months living like no one, daring life, taking risks, making mistakes, failing and crying. I had to do all these because I had to fight for what I believe I deserve. What I see today is a world where most people are not desperate enough to fight for what they believe they deserve. Instead, people are busy trading blames. It's the government, it's my parents, it's the economy. Well, it's you, and you. Life doesn't owe you anything, so stop expecting it to give you anything. Whatever your heart desires, you must be willing to sacrifice everything in your capacity to get it. Number 3. There's no reason to have a plan B because it distracts you from plan A. I once read about a general who burned the ship his army depended on to escape from war front and turned to them. "Hey, now you can see, no escape route for us. We'll win or die." Until you get to such a point of desperation, I'm sorry, you can't taste success. You must have in you a holy desperation to get what you want by whatever positive means possible. If your frustration is strong enough to lead you into desperation, your desperation will lead you into solution. Number 4. Being realistic is the most commonly traveled road to mediocrity. Over the years, I've met so many people who are realistic. After all, if you were born by poor parents, you shouldn't dream big because you've got little opportunities, right? If you are black or an immigrant, you shouldn't try to rule the world because the world belongs to the whites, right? If you're a woman or short, you shouldn't attempt great things because the world isn't fair to women or short people, right? Well, that's what it means to be realistic. Unfortunately, most people are realistic. Your success lies at the other side of reality. Throw away all the bullshit everyone tells you about your weakness. Dream big and go for your dream. Number 5. The separation of talent and skill is one of the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who are trying to excel. What do you think when you see great athletes, musicians, entrepreneurs, or orators? You think they are talented? Maybe you are wrong. John C. Maxwell wrote, "Talent is not enough." Talent doesn't make anyone successful. No matter how talented you are, you must be willing to put in hours and hours of practice and hard work. Raw gold is useless until it's refined. You must work on yourself and build up your valuable skill before anyone will be willing to pay you for it. Skill is more important than talent. Number 6. Your life will become better by making other people's lives better. As a young person, you have to see the world as a place to contribute. The more contributions you're willing to make, the more successful you'll become. Number 7. Fear is not real. The only place that fear can exist is in our thoughts of the future. Susan Jeffers wrote a book and titled it "Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway." That explains what successful people do. Don't ever think there is anyone among us who is fearless. We are all fearful people. The only difference between successful people and the rest of the world is that successful people take actions to overcome their fear. Do what you fear and the fear will disappear. Number 8. Throughout life, people will make you mad, disrespect you, and treat you bad. Let God deal with the things they do, because hate in your heart will consume you. Hatred isn't a smart revenge for someone who hates you. Abraham Lincoln asked, "Have I not destroyed my enemy by making him a friend?" Have you not overcome your enemies by having no space in your heart to think about them? Number 9. Look at your 5 closest friends. Those 5 friends are who you are. If you don't like who you are, then you know what you have to do. After you're an adult, the most important relationship you will ever have is not likely to be with your parents, not even likely to be with your siblings. Your most important relationship is likely to be with your friends, and the reason for that is because we become who we spend time with, and we spend most time with our friends. If your friends are negative, pessimist, and unambitious, you become just like them, and you know what that means. If you want to change your life, change your friends. Number 10. Too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't want, to impress people they don't like. A study was conducted weeks before the release of iPhone X in the year 2018 to find out how far people can go to get the latest iPhone. Amazingly, about 28 million Americans confess that they are willing to borrow money if need be to buy the new iPhone. How crazy is that? But that's what people do all the time. They work like hell in jobs they hate, make the money that's not enough for them to buy stuff they really don't need, just to impress people who don't matter. Robert Kiyosaki said, "The rich buy luxuries last after investment, while the poor buy luxuries first." You can't be called a successful person if you are broke. You can't be rich if you can't save and invest. Only a fool earn to spend, earn to keep, then spend. In summary, if you want to be rich and successful, you must first believe you can achieve anything before you'll achieve it. You must be willing to fight for what you want. Concentrate your heart. Don't make plan B. Don't be realistic. Dream big. Develop your skills. Don't depend on talents. Work hard to make other people's life better, and yours too will be. Overcome your fear with action. Don't waste your precious time hating those who hate you. Your 5 closest friends determines your future. Don't buy what you don't need to impress people who don't matter. You enjoyed this video, didn't you? We'd like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next. But before then, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Look at your screen now to see 2 other videos we handpicked for you to enjoy next. We love you.